Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. This reading will span the period approximately the 6th to the 12th of September and will be for the sign of Aries. Aries, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, gifting or donating to the channel, all of the instructions are below. If you're interested in doing a coaching, 6-week coaching program with me, a very reduced price, I'm currently offering those to people who are a little bit stuck and want to sort of identify what's holding them back. It's something I love to do. It's my passion. So I'm sort of offering them to see how they go, but probably something I will offer later on. But just giving people the opportunity to try it out. Now that I've got the time on my hands, I'm going live on YouTube every Wednesday, 12 p.m. New South Wales or Sydney time, Eastern Standard Time, and Friday on Instagram at 9 a.m. And it's beautiful because I have different people on both, which is awesome. If you want to catch up with me on a live Facebook card pull, then I'm going to do one, I think on the 13th of September, and thereafter will be once a month. So go over and join my page at the Aussie Goddess, like my page, and you'll be notified where I'm going, what I'm doing, and what dates I'm doing it on. There are other things I'm planning to do, and I will let you know what's happening. Okay, I'm using the Tarot of Dreams here by Ciro Marchetti. All right, let's see where you're up to. Beautiful. So you have the Knight of Wands coming through here. Now the Knight of Wands, he can represent your Leo, Sag and Aries because he is a fire sign. But the Knight of Wands can have a little bit of energy of a player or someone who finds it hard to commit. It's someone who's very fiery and passionate but burns out very quickly. So they've sort of got a little bit of a reputation of a one-night stand. So it could be somebody you're meeting this week who really isn't interested in going any further with you, who just wants to have a bit of a fling. But it also could be that you are feeling in the mood for just, you know, something a little bit more sort of fleeting this week. It's a card of action. Okay, Ten of Wands coming through here. Okay, now the Ten of Wands is a card of finishing out a cycle. It's about putting down your burdens and sort of moving into a new cycle here. There's some sort of decision that's being made here. Very interesting. So the Two of Swords talks about a decision here made between two things, but it's like you're at a stalemate here because you're blindfolded. So it's not an easy decision to make and you're not really sure of the direction you want to go in. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords. Wow, there's a lot of energy here. Yeah, it's probably just as well I'm seeing the Ace of Coins. For me, this is very, very fickle this week for you. It's very much an energy of this week about making some sort of decision to move forward after some sort of burden is put down. It could be you're closing out some sort of situation here that's created a lot of stress and anxiety for you to move into something more stable. So it could be that you've sort of been playing the field for a while, that you've been having a lot of fun, but you're sort of moving towards wanting more stability in your life. You may be sort of feeling like now you want to settle down. Maybe you've been in this fiery energy for a long time, not really sort of finding what you want. So let's have a look at your story. Oh, Queen of Wands coming up. She is the most beautiful queen in the deck. The Queen of Wands also represents fire signs. So it could be that you're taking on the energy of the Queen of Wands yourself. If you are, then you're taking leadership in your own life. You're making decisions for yourself that really have very good standing for you. Things that you really are passionate about, things that you want to do, that you are really driven to do. This is about leadership. You may be feeling very attractive. You may be feeling very passionate and inspired here, but you're definitely taking the lead in your own life here. Let's have a look at your story. Okay, so we have the Queen of Coins coming through. This is the Queen of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, which of course is Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. I feel like some of you here are moving away from one person and moving towards someone new. So the Queen of Coins is very much an energy of a wife or a partner. The Queen of Wands can often be felt as the mistress or the person that perhaps, you know, you have on the side. So it's sort of like you've got two people here. And maybe that's the decision you have to make, which way you're going here with that Two of Swords. You may not be sure which what you want. Okay, so we have here the Four of Coins. Now the Four of Coins is a card of holding on. Okay, so you may have had two people in your life for a while, and maybe you've been playing the field with the Knight of Wands. But maybe something now is coming to you that you maybe have decided which way you want to go here. The Queens don't necessarily represent women. This can be two males in your life too, but the Queen of the deck represents the more feminine energy of the person. We both have feminine and masculine energies. So it could be very much that you are with two people who are both more feminine in their qualities, more loving, more in their intuition, more gentle in their natures. But for some unknown reason, this is why the Two of Swords is here. You don't want to give up either of these people, or you don't want to give up one person for the other person. So this is why you're having a great deal of difficulty here making a decision. This is about holding on for dear life. Hanging on, big time. All right, so we have the Three of Coins coming here, but you see what's happening here is you want something more. You want something more. You want to build. You want to build your empire. You want to build something now. You're not really interested in, you know, perhaps having something more casual. You're moving perhaps from this player energy into wanting to have someone to settle down with. Now, if you are cross-watching and this is you, you're dealing with someone who has a very strong player energy here. So someone who hasn't been to this point ready to make a commitment and settle. But I want to say to you, if you're cross-watching, this person is ready to make a decision. If this is you, Aries, then you are ready to make a decision to settle down. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords here. Very interesting. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I think they got Seven of Swords in the same place. All right, we have the Palace of Swords coming through here. Something is really up for... Oh, and the Palace of Wands too. Okay, they don't have those in any other decks. These are special cards in this deck. So, oh, this is interesting. I've got three palaces here. Okay, and the Two of Wands. I quite expected that to be the other palace. All right, I want to put another card down. Queen of Swords. Someone is ready to speak. Your reading here has three cards in the same placement as the Scorpio reading. I'm pretty sure it was Scorpio. So go and check. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you'll want to check the Scorpio reading. Or if you have Scorpio in your chart, you might want to check that reading as well. I'm going to put some more cards on here because of these palaces. I want to see what's going on. I feel like someone's been in this sort of energy of, you know, playing the field, having fun, but not taking life too seriously. But I feel like with this Ten of Wands, someone's ready to put the wands down and move into a more serious time. There seems to be some sort of decision here on how to move forward. Now, it's very possible that you could have one person, but you're making a decision on when to settle down with them or not. It is creating some discord here with this Eight of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy here with this card. But I feel like you're moving into this beautiful, stable time. And this could be the offer to someone else to settle down or have a more stable relationship with someone. Okay, so there could be two people, but it could be that you want to make this Queen of Wands your wife, or the Queen of Wands, that this energy of this card into something more permanent. I feel that it's been very difficult perhaps to give away your way of life rather than sort of settling down. Maybe you've had a job or a situation where you haven't really felt that you wanted something more stable. But it's definitely something you're thinking about now. And there's the energy here with the Seven of Swords, where it could be that you feel that you're not really being true to who you are too. Whoever this person is, you really do want to walk a different path with them here. So it's like you are offering them something that you can both work on, that brings in happiness. These Palace cards are sort of representing the, you know, epitome, or the height, the paragon of what you want to be and where you want to go. So it's like you really want to build solid foundations now. Okay, so I have the Knight of Coins with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so you're moving away from something. I feel like you're moving away from one person to be with another person. But with this Knight of Pentacles here, maybe it's been a very slow process for you to decide to settle down, or, you know, make it solid with one person and not the other. So maybe you've just been sort of going through life and, you know, doing things casually because, you know, your work may have been too difficult for you to have a relationship. But I'm feeling here you're walking away from things as they are and reinventing your life here. I feel that perhaps you are ready for this, and you've been going through perhaps a very a time that what has been happening has been right for you in that timing. Let's put it that way. Oops, we're going to read from that one apparently, so let's go with this. The Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Sometimes we're not sure what we want in life, you know, and we may be a little fickle and a little sort of, you know, I don't know. These two people may not be people. They may just be energies. There could be energies of sort of wanting to have, you know, passionate sort of encounters with people, but then wondering what it would be like to settle into a relationship. And I really feel that here you're making that decision. What do you want? Which direction? Oh, wow. I don't usually fight with the deck for this long. Doesn't want to send me out. No, I'm not reading two. I only want one card. 2, 3. Stop it. I think they're just, no. They're going for a particular card here. There it is. To be fair. All right, let's have a look at what that means. To be fair. This is about balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis, to doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you're not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So I just want to have a look, and because it talks about in a relationship, the relationship meaning here says, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued and respected. Be fair for all. So this is very much about having fair exchange with people. It's about understanding that what you put into something you get out. So maybe you're feeling now that you want to invest more fully in somebody or something. And it could certainly be, you know, that these queens are representing, especially with all the palaces here, you know, a settling down, a sort of settling into your home, maybe feeling now more homely. But I strongly feel that you're moving away from something to come to something. So maybe you're moving away from a person to move in with someone else to build a home. But definitely building, definitely taking a new path here and making this decision about what home looks like for you. I feel that you've been in denial and now you need to sort of, fess up, have a truth, have a good talk to yourself and make a decision. Have a great week, Aries.